Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. We begin with breaking news. Irma still causing hazardous historic flooding. A weakened but still dangerous Irma pushed inland Monday as it hammered Florida with winds that created hazardous for rescues and flooding that set a record in one city. At least 24 people were killed after Irma's destructive trek across the Caribbean. Florida Highway Patrol confirmed that a Hardee County Sheriff's deputy and corrections officer were killed in a head-on crash that was likely storm-related, bringing the death toll to at least 26. Your 5:50 p.m. update. Officials are reporting a second death in Georgia related to Tropical Storm Irma. Georgia Emergency Management Agency spokeswoman Catherine Howden said the death was confirmed Monday in Sandy Springs, north of Atlanta. She said she had no further details. The storm is also being blamed for the death of a 62-year-old man in rural southwest Georgia. Worth County Sheriff's spokeswoman Canthina Claim said the man used a ladder to climb onto a shed Monday morning as sustained winds in the county exceeded 40 miles per hour. Clem said the man's wife called 911 saying he suffered a heart attack, and first responders found his body lodged between two beams on the shed roof with debris on top of him. The dead man's name was not immediately released. We will keep you updated on Irma as we get more details into our newsroom. In news closer to New Hampshire, Boston, and Maine now. One killed in rollover crash on I-89 in Warner. Police said a Vermont man was killed Sunday in a rollover crash on Interstate 89 in Warner. Troopers said the pickup truck rolled over about 7:15 p.m. Sunday at exit 9 on I-89 North. The driver, Edberg Senchevik, 24, of Barra, Vermont, was thrown from the vehicle, police said. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police said Shevik drifted off the right side of the road, overcorrected, and crashed onto a group of trees in the median. Anyone with information about the crash is asked to contact Trooper Brandon at 603-271-1162. Plane goes off runway in Norwood Airport. A plane went off a runway in Norwood Airport on Monday afternoon. Sky 5 was over the scene and captured a small plane in the grassy area near the runway. Fire officials said it does not appear that anyone was seriously injured. No further details were made available. Stay with us as this story develops. Authorities investigate deadly motorcycle crash. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8 in Maine.
No, I definitely didn't. We're okay. I'm glad to be alive, and everybody's safe.
The annual toy run didn't even get a half a mile up Interstate 95, and then this happened. Bikes down, a pickup truck turned over. One of the bikers, 58... The annual toy run didn't even get a half a mile up Interstate 95, and then this happened. Bikes down, a pickup truck turned over. One of the bikers, 58-year-old Jamie Gross of Belmont, was dead at the scene. A second biker, 25-year-old Aaron White-Sivany, the son of a Windsor firefighter, died at the hospital. Accident reconstructionists are trying to determine the exact point of impact. That'll tell them whether the truck veered into the bikes or the bikes veered into the truck.
And then we've had a number of witnesses that have called in, either motorcyclists in back of the pack or motorists in passenger vehicles who may have witnessed the crash. I know the investigating troopers have interviewed a number of them.
The annual charity run has been going strong for 36 years. Bikers collecting toys for needy kids and driving them from the Augusta Civic Center to the Windsor Fairgrounds.
Right now we're in a grieving mourning time for the fallen riders.
United Bikers of Maine, who organized the run, are devastated. Rick Foss didn't personally know the riders who were killed, but he says that doesn't matter.
It still hits me. Those are my brothers and sisters, and I don't care if you're on a large motorcycle or you're on two wheels and an engine. You're still my brothers and sisters.
Two other bikers were injured. The driver of the pickup truck, 67-year-old William Newscomb, and his 99-year-old mother from Hollis, taken to the hospital with minor injuries. In Augusta, Jim Keithley, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Now let's take a look and see how your stock market closed for this Monday evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your S&P 500 Index closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. RUSS 2K closed in the green and went up. VIX closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 rallies to record close as Irma concerns decline. Dow jumps up more than 250 points. U.S. stocks rose sharply on Monday as the damage of Hurricane Irma didn't appear to be as bad as feared. White House deflects climate change question and storm. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
On Verizon. It's America's largest, most reliable 4G LTE network. They won't let you down in places like this, even in the strike zone.
It's the red zone.
Pretty sure it's the strike zone. Here, here's mine. All right, see you on the court, champ. Heads up.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Now plans start at $40 per line for 4 lines.
And we're pleased to be joined here at the abcnews.com live stream and on the Powerhouse Politics podcast by the administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency, Mr. Scott Pruitt, joining us in studio. Thank you for being here. So let's start with this storm, and you can fill us in a little bit on what the EPA's role is on this. But what is the danger level to your mind for this devastation? Obviously, beyond the storm, you've got responsibilities around that. But in terms of the environmental damage that might come afterward.
Look, the population centers in Florida, substantial. I mean, the storm that just went to Texas, obviously tremendous impact, a tremendous concern there. But this is actually, I think, a little bit larger with respect to the impact on population. So we're looking at many things right now. 80 Superfund sites that we're monitoring all the way from Miami to North Carolina. As you know, those Superfund sites sometimes have lead-related issues or other related concerns that can leak into water supplies that threaten citizens locally. And owners of those facilities have risk management plans and others that they have to implement to ensure. So we're...
Okay, that is some video of an interview that ABC News did with the EPA chief. After 2 back-to-back major hurricanes battered the coast of Texas, Louisiana, and Florida within the space of 2 weeks, the White House refused to answer questions Monday about whether climate change may have been a factor in the furious storms. And back to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with more news. Good night, everyone. Bye.